What's going on, guys? Jay the Black here. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about Steve Harvey. I want to talk about Michael B. Jordan. And I want to talk about Lori Harvey. Apparently, Steve Harvey did an interview with the Pivot Podcast. And in the Pivot Podcast, he spoke about how Lori Harvey did not like or appreciate the fact that he went and embraced Michael B. Jordan, right? A man that she dated, that she had a serious relationship, not that BS you see with her and Damson Idris. That's a fake social media relationship that is not real. It's not real. And I think that Lori wants people to believe that she can hop from one famous guy to another, but let's be real, she can't. She's been stuck in this fake relationship with Damson Idris since her and Michael B. Jordan stop dating each other. Michael B. Jordan is very much so vindicated. He looks better in this situation because he never spoke ill of her. You know, he has not really went out of his way to ignore her or like try not to be in the same route. You just don't hear things like that coming out from him. But the fact that Steve Harvey said this on the podcast, I think it bothered Steve because Steve is not the type of person to want to walk into a room and have tension with people, you know? Like he embraced Michael B. Jordan because Michael B. Jordan actually loved and appreciated his daughter. And he knew that. That's why he went over there and embraced Michael B. Jordan, because he likes Michael B. Jordan. It seemed at first he may not have liked him, but I think he came around to really like and appreciate him. I think that when he saw Michael B. Jordan, I think that he appreciated that he was the right man for Lori. But Lori thought that she was just hot at the time and she could have anybody. And that has proven to be false, which is why she's been in this holding pattern within this fake relationship with Damson Idris. Didn't Damson Idris was seen out with another woman? Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. He's never with Lori, by the way, but they're at the pool, so they're together. And again, people are going to say, well, Lori wants to have a private relationship. That's BS. That's false. The lie detector test says that is a lie. It's a lie because we all know that Lori likes being in the spotlight and she likes spotlighting her relationships. And she just downgraded so much after Michael B. Jordan. And she knows this. And Steve knows this. Steve knows that they could have worked, but Lori at the time believed that, she could do better. Yes, she believed it. That's how delusional she is. And also, look at Lori Harvey's life. You know what I'm saying? This fake relationship is flopped. No one cares. She's in the pool with him. No one cares. So what does she do? She's upset with Steve. And this bothers Steve. This bothers him because I think he really liked Michael B. Jordan. I think he really does. And the fact that he has to now ignore him in public and not talk to him it's messed up. It's messed up for Steve, even though I disagree with Steve on a lot of things. It's messed up for Michael B. Jordan because he don't want to have to be in a room with Steve and there be tension there. But Lori is just, she's a chaos demon. She's a succubus. And she's bitter because she's become irrelevant. Lori Harvey's irrelevant. The businesses that she had is not working out. No one cares about that. She's just another pretty face that's just out here floating. There's a lot of attractive women out here. She ain't the only one, but no one cares. No one cares. Lori Harvey is irrelevant. Okay, she's not getting near the buzz she was getting a couple of years ago. And y'all know that's the truth, which is why she would get mad at Steve for him embracing Michael B. Jordan, because she knows that Michael B. Jordan has become even bigger as a star since then. He's going on, especially due to movie Sinners. He's a bigger deal now than he was then. And I know that hurts her. It angers her. She's seething. Now, he's not in a relationship because that's Michael B. Jordan has always been private about his relationships. But he was willing to be in a public relationship with Lori Harvey. He was willing to do that because he wanted to do it for Lori. He wanted to have something with Lori and her be happy. And I think he realized that the next relationship that he's in, he's not going to be public about it because it falls apart or someone's ego is crazy. And looking at what Steve is saying, I know Steve has been one of those type of guys that always tries to teach women to think like a man, like his books. He wants women to have a masculine mindset, and his stepdaughter has that mindset and she's fully embraced it. And I think he was even surprised at how much she's embraced that masculine mindset of abundance when it comes to men, because women, when they get into relationships, they fall hard for men, but that's not Lori. Lori doesn't really fall in love like that. Lori uses people. She's a user. And now she's just another female. Her time has come and gone. So of course she's going to look at Steve just merely embracing a guy who dated his stepdaughter and treated her well. And I think that Lori realized that him doing that would validate that Michael B. Jordan was a good dude. And she didn't want that. She wanted the narrative to be that she left Michael B. Jordan because something was wrong with him. That's what she wants the narrative to be. But the narrative can't be that if Steve Harvey is embracing Michael B. Jordan. That's in her mind because she's a very weird female. So in her very weird mind, she's going to believe that by ignoring him and acting like he doesn't exist, that's actually normal, especially in a small space like Hollywood. These big events, Steve sees Michael, he's supposed to ignore him. Like that's insane. But see, Lori is a bitter female. If Lori was out here living life, she wouldn't care who Steve embraced. But because she wants the narrative, she's fully been indoctrinated with Steve Harvey's nonsense, with that, females with masculine mindsets. She's fully embraced it. And now look at her. She's in a fake relationship that she's still trying to push, that no one cares about, no one believes in. And Steve has to now go out of his way to avoid and ignore Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan looks good in this situation. He looks even better. And what this is going to do, it's an embarrassment. It's shameful. It's absolutely shameful that it comes to this. It really is. And I think that she just shows how petty and insecure she is. She's petty and insecure. I saw some comments. Let's look at some of these comments. Someone wrote, that was a father-son hug. Let that man be cool with him. Michael B. Jordan is the only exception. I can tell Michael B. Jordan breakup was hard on Pops too. Steve Harvey loved him, some Michael B. Jordan. That man hurting that they can't be friends. Another person wrote, we all collectively like Michael with her. Let Unc have this one. He was the favorite. Nah, that wasn't just any old handshake at that game. Nah, Steve. Another person wrote, he should invite all her men to a game of Family Feud. Another person wrote, one band, one sound, period, Lori. Someone else wrote, yeah, that hug says it all. He did not mess up because as a dad, I would not dap the guy who broke my daughter's heart. That is very true. And that's why I say that it was Lori who ruined it, not Michael. That's why I feel like Michael B. Jordan has been vindicated, validated. He knew she should have kept that one. He seems so sweet. That's commenter said. Another person wrote, shoot, he knows Michael was a good one. She effed that one up. She did. And Steve Harvey has to pretend like he likes Damson Idris when he thinks he's a clown, a buffoon too. Gets on here and he panders to black women, but bro, why haven't you wifed up one yet? Why haven't you married? Why haven't you put a ring on Lori Harvey's finger? You love her so much. Y'all in such a loving relationship. Why haven't you put a ring on Lori Harvey's finger? You know why you haven't? Because y'all not in no relationship. It's all BS. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Me your thoughts, like the video, share it. Follow me on all my socials. The links are in the description box, and I will see y'all in the next one.